All right, hi everyone. Today I'm going to tell you how to set up a Facebook party online. And this is just one way to do it. There's several ways out there about how you can set up your own Facebook party, but I have two coming up this week, so I thought this would be a perfect time to show you how I do it. So I'm using the screencast to capture my screen. So let's see. So the first thing I do when I'm doing a Facebook party, I set it up as a group. And the reason I set it up as a group is because then if the hostess decides to become a distributor, she can then turn this group into her group page. And it already has the people that came to her Facebook party as members, and it's already pre-populated with a lot of the pictures that I'm going to add for colors, like how to apply, how to remove, how to become a distributor. So I've kind of done some of the legwork for her. All right, so if you just didn't see what I did over there, if you're kind of new to Facebook, I just went over on the left-hand side over here and I clicked groups, and then at the top you click create group. Now this is easier done on a laptop than it is on your phone. On your phone it's not as user-friendly. I'm not sure what that is. Okay, so name your group. I'm going to say Stephanie's Lip and Sip. Now, okay, Stephanie's Lip and Sip. If you saw that come up on your alerts or your notifications, you'd be like, Stephanie's Lip and Sip. Meh, boring. Okay, so you want to kind of think of a name for your group or for the Facebook party that sounds kind of fun. Like, ooh, what's this? So let's think of something. I usually think of this ahead of time. Let's see. I want to say something like Stephanie's Sexy Summer Lips, but I don't know if she'd be okay with that. I haven't asked her. How about this? Salty Summer Lip and Sip. Sultry Summer Lip and Sip. Okay, so that sounds like a little more fun. Little bit of a alliteration. Stephanie's Sultry Summer Lip and Sip. Okay, now add some people. So right here, this is where I could add the hostess. Oh, computer's being kind of weird today. Okay, there she is. And that's all I'm going to add right now. I'll go back later and add some more once I've set group, all the way made the party up, because I don't want to add anyone else right now, because then they'll get alerts every time I add something into it. Okay, now select the privacy of the group. I don't do public groups for, bring this down a little bit. I don't do public groups for Lip and Sips just because I don't want everyone to see it. So I'm going to say a closed group, because that way only people who are invited can come to this group. And I'm also going to say pin to shortcuts, so that way when I'm having to go back and forth to this over the next few days, it'll be easy to get to. I'll say create. All right, now what little picture do I want? Oh, cute. I wish they had a pair of lips. That would just be so fun. So let's say, since I'm doing summer, something summery, I'll do the flower. That's cute. Okay. Now, so this is what it looks like when you start, okay? Pretty basic. Another thing you're going to want to do is I do the ... edit group settings, and down here, oh, you know what? Once Stephanie says that she's coming, I can add her as a co-host. Right now, I can't add anyone as a co-host because no one else is coming. Okay. So here's where I add my description, and I've already saved that down here, and I'll be happy to share with you. With you, it's like kind of a script. I have a Facebook party script, and I'll post this again throughout the party, but I kind of like to put this there for the description too. I'm so excited to welcome you to, and clearly I've used this before, Stephanie's online only LipSense party. Join us live right here on Facebook. Let's see, live right here on, what's the date for Wednesday this week? I think it's the 28th. Sorry, I should have this written down right in front of me, but I don't. Okay, so it is the 28th. So on June 28th on Facebook at 9 p.m. Eastern, and I'll put an exclamation point. Okay, then the rest is, pretty explanatory. Okay, so Liquid LipSense is kind of like my little spiel. So I'm going to copy that, put it in the descriptions, pick a group type, and I'm going to say close friends. I guess I could say events and plans, but I'm not going to put that. I'm just going to put close friends. Okay. And then that's good for that right now. Save that. Now I'm going to upload a photo here. So this is like the group photo that comes up. So under Citizens on my computer, I have a Facebook party album already created. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go in here and find, I have a few Facebook banners. One says Facebook party and it has some flowers, and one just says let's party. So I think I'm going to try the flowers since it's summery. And you can drag it. LipSense, let's party, ladies. But you can't really see the LipSense with that one. It's like almost too small. Okay, so I think I'm going to crop LipSense out and just do let's party, ladies, so you can see the tubes. Save changes. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to discussions. And I'm going to, so this is what we have so far, and I'm going to say add photo video. I'm going to create a photo or video album. Now, this is where I go in and I add in all the pictures of the colors. So it's not in my Facebook party album because I use it for other things. It's in my color album. So here I've saved all the collages of the colors, and this is just an easy place for me to go and find everything. So I'm going to select all of these. I'm going to say choose. And I'm going to say, sorry, it's going a little slow, all of the 36, or you know what, that might be too wordy. I might just call this 30 LipSense colors. Gosh, it's going slow because it's uploading all those pictures, sorry. Okay, here we are at the album. I went ahead and let it upload so that we could have them all here. So here are all the colors. And what I will do is before the party, because I have some shipments coming in, before the party I'll go through these, and any colors that I don't have in stock or that I'm not able to order, I will go through here and delete them because you know, of course, people will see a color, for example, like Goddess, like I should right now, go ahead and just take that out because I'm not going to be able to get that one. So remove this photo. They will see that. Are you sure you want to delete? Yep, delete. They will see that, and that will be the color they want. So you want to make sure whatever you're putting pictures of, you either A, have in stock, or B, you're able to get by ordering from the company. Please don't put things up here that you're hoping to swap for, because it will just make it really difficult if someone buys that color from you through a Facebook party, and then you have to swap for it and you can't get it. That's just not super great customer service. You want to make sure you have those items in stock. Okay, so now back to the party, and it says Corbin has added those photos to the album. The description, so the description shows, but it's kind of long right here. So what you might want to do is put, this is kind of long again, so you might want to put something like that in one of the last things you post before you start adding people. So I'm going to add some more pictures, but this time I'm going back to my Facebook party album. Now, so I have several things in the Facebook party album. I have how to apply LipSense. I have a picture of me applying it. The Facebook party tips, that's something more that I would just send to the hostess. I have a few engaging games that I do. Something like figure out your rap name, how to figure out your colors if you're a cool or warm skin tone, a picture of all the glosses. I actually should probably put that in there with the colors. Information about how they can become a hostess or distributor, how they're going to order, you know, how 1 tube of LipSense equals actually 4 tubes of lipstick. Oh, the Facebook party reminder, so how they can make sure that they're seeing everything that's in the Facebook party. So I'm going to go ahead and put that one on there. And what this one does just shows them how to make sure it's coming up in their notifications. So I'm going to say, make sure you don't miss a thing in our, I'll say, during our summer lip and sip on Wednesday. Actually, I'm not even going to put on Wednesday because I'm going to be putting things on there all the next few days. Change your notifications so you see our post. And then I love emojis, so I'm going to do that. And then maybe a little lipstick. Okay, post that. Okay, now so I thought I had one that was like, so what is LipSense? I need that one. I might have to go back and find that one. The one, what is LipSense? This one, that's a good one. The color info and gloss info. Those are two good ones to post, and they'll be right there at the top. Okay, so when I say those are right there at the top, it just means that when people first log in, that's what they're going to see. So I'm going to post that, and I'm going to go back and add some text. I'm going to take some of the text that I have right here, but I'm not going to take all of it because it's kind of wordy. I'm going to take that much. Gosh, I don't know. All this is so good. I want to take all of it. Let's do this part. Okay. And I'm going to say edit, put it there. I also want this part. Now, what I didn't do, but I might do it, is I'm going to make a word swag little picture, little image with just this information right here about how the live portion is going to be Wednesday at 9, and I'll post that up here at the top as well. Okay, make sure I don't have any typos in this. Isn't heavy or drying. Okay, so one thing, so I think I'm pretty good set up here because I'll go back and I'll add eyeshadows and things a little bit later. I just wanted to show you kind of the basics. Oops. But again, when you're adding pictures, you can add them to the albums, and then when people ask, you can respond to them here. But one thing you want to do before the live portion of the party, whenever that is, you want to post some of those engagement images or ask some questions of the members. Because if they have already posted in the party, then or you've engaged with them in some way, then when you go live for the live portion, that's going to pop up in their feed. They're going to see it. If your participants or your people that have been invited have not interacted with the group at all, then that's going to be a problem. They're not actually going to see many of the posts when the party starts. So you want to make sure you've somehow, in some way, interacted with all of the people you've invited to the party. You also want to make sure that the host is really active and that she's, if you're posting pictures or different looks, in the days going up to the party, she's maybe commenting on those like, hey, Anne, this would look really good on you. Or, hey, Becky, this color would look great with your skin tone. Or, oh, wow, this color would be perfect for a bride or bridesmaids. So you really want to make sure that you talk to your host. She's on board. She knows that she needs to interact a lot for the party to be successful. And again, during the live party portion of the party, you want to make sure the host is available and interacting, and she has let her guests know that during the live portion of the party too, there are going to be a lot of fun things going on, and to make sure they're on during that time. So a lot of people do it where, you get points or something during the party. You can do that, that's fine. You can play games, you can do engagement posts. I think the most fun thing is to do the live part of the party, and the people who are there, make it really fun, make it, say you only have, 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever of each color, and how you're going to close out the party the next day, so they need to let you know which ones they want. And you can write that on the group part of the party too. Just say you only have this much time to order. Oh, I'm running out of time. Okay, so hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.